If you clicked on this piece, it probably means that you are familiar with Balancer, an automated market, which is the second biggest in the industry after Uniswap or Iffy, a tweaked version of eFiFi. Now, let me tell you something quite interesting. There are a bunch of liquidity wars occurring behind the DeFi curtains. Let me pull the curtain back a little for you to take a peek. You see, DeFi protocols are now aggressively competing with each other at staggering speed for liquidity. They are battling to convince liquidity providers to choose their own protocols by lowering their gas fees, providing better farming incentives, and providing more liquidity pools to choose from. Today we are going to explore the case of Iffy pulling $150M from Balancer in 24 hours. However, to fully understand what and how it happened, we need to go back in time to the start of 2020, before the DeFi boom even started. 1. Before eFiFi, before Yearn financed eFiFi even came into existence, DeFi had already started to shine mainly through two platforms, Compound Finance and Aave. These are lending platforms that allowed users to deposit their tokens, such as ETH, DAI, ESC, etc., to earn interest. The interest earned is determined by the current annual percentage yield (AP) at the time. However, yield hunters were never satisfied and would always switch their liquidity between Compound and Aave, depending on which platform provided the highest AP. The only problem was that they had to swap their liquidity manually and pay the Ethereum gas fees on each action. Current APs for Compound Finance. Current APs for Aave. This comparison is here to give you an idea of how these numbers differ and how it can be difficult for yield hunters to choose the best yield that is here to stay. 2. The birth and rise of eFiFi. Enter Andre Cronje, a programmer from South Africa who gave birth to Yearn financed eFiFi. Initially, Cronje managed money for himself and some friends as he switched their stablecoin assets between the highest AP on Compound and Aave. He found that manually checking for the best AP on the platforms was a time-consuming process to keep up to date with. On top of this, the fees he kept paying when switching protocols kept adding up. As a result, he was forced to find a solution for himself to combat these issues. This is what motivated him to create Yearn Finance and the whole AI ecosystem. Initially, it was designed just for his own private use, but he eventually came around to making the protocol public and let others take advantage of his creation. Yearn Finance helps users by automatically finding the best AP and switching between the protocols without any manual interaction. On top of this, as more yield hunters added their own liquidity to Yearn Finance, the fees involved in swapping between protocols were shared between everybody, resulting in lower costs for everybody as a whole. 3. After the success generated from eFiFi, it was inevitable that other teams would fork the project and tweak it a little. First came eFi in July 2020. This fork was created after the eFiFi farming stopped on July 26 to prevent a sharp drop in the pool's liquidity. A proposal, called YIP-8, was made on eFiFi to introduce a weekly halving model on yield farming. Unfortunately, this proposal did not pass. As a result, an anonymous development team decided to fork eFiFi and create eFi with this proposal already integrated. The integrated YIP-8 on eFi provides an opportunity for latecomers to earn rewards while encouraging active participation from day one farmers. The second fork came in the form of Iffy in August. 4. The rise of HIF 2 days, value DeFi. The motivation for Iffy came because both eFi and eFiFi were not attractive to small-scale farmers as gas fees were so high. These farmers would make small deposits into eFiFi/eFi and still not earn a profit since they had already lost so much in paying for gas fees. As a result, Iffy was created. It provided a stablecoin-only pool that allowed small-scale farmers. You can read full post on CryptoFans News, link available in text below.